As a holistic art form, Kongo Zen Shorinji Kempo also observes the Seiho principle. This is the principle of healing. So today, we are going to get first-hand experience with Sensei Maxwell's healing hands.
Sensei Maxwell has been working as a consultant at Malar hospitals, offering his knowledge of healing under the branch of alternate therapies. Arvind and I were about to experience the powers of Seiho.
Seiho is the third branch of Kongo Zen Shorinji Kempo. It comprises of 4 divisions. 1 is balancing the central meridian, 2 is balancing the peripheral meridian, 3 is bone corrections, and 3 is resuscitations, 4 is resuscitations. These further are done in a practical way in terms of manipulations, postural corrections, and psychological or psychosomatic conditions treatments.
First in line for treatment was Arvind. Sensei started with a series of postural release techniques on Arvind, a technique that falls into the broader category of Varmakalai and is intended to correct the posture and release tension.
And then I started moving him in terms of aligning his legs. And then I noticed that there was an issue with the hips. Then I started working by touching it and feeling what happened. And it said that it is hurt. So I started to balance it and to ease that angle.
Sensei also incorporated shiatsu techniques into the massage, working on 3 stress-busting acupressure points in the body. The Gokoku, between the thumb and index finger, the Samyaku, 3 fingers away from the wrist on the thumb side, and the Kensei on the shoulders.
It was extremely sedating for me, and I was totally in a semi-sleeping state actually, which was extremely comforting. I wonder why Michael Jackson had to use a lot of sedating pills when you can have someone like Max do the trick on you. When I first woke up, I felt I was in a totally different world from where I started when during the massage actually.
Meanwhile, I was at the receiving end of what Sensei calls the emotional release massage. With a name like that, I was expecting a life-altering experience.
In emotional release, what we do is we try to bring that particular recipient to only one thought in the moment and nothing else. When we bring the world to that one standstill of a thought in the moment, everything freezes for the recipient. And then the entire energy balancing happens. When we do the emotional release technique, we withdraw on the inner side from the sensory organs, the energy, and send it into the spine. Thereby the person gets into a trance-like meditative state and not with any stressful materialistic consciousness. So we shift from the material to the subconsciousness. From a conscious state to a subconscious state. And that's when everything starts to happen. That's the emotional release. So we start with a little vibration. We use a vibration technique. You would have found the vibration technique. And with that vibration, we were like channeling the energy into the body.
Through the strenuous training of Shorinji Kempo, a buildup of lactic acid often occurs in the body. Seiho techniques are geared towards relieving this acid accumulation, alleviating tension, and restoring the body with a new energy. This is done by regulating the nervous system, the circulation, and relieving stress on the bones. By the end of the treatment, I felt as light as the first rays of the morning sun. I only hoped Arvind's experiences were also as pleasant as a sweet summer breeze on the 1st of June.
Definitely, it's an extremely different experience, and I'm sure you should find more such victims and get them on the show and make them to realize what they're actually missing in their day-to-day life. So I would say it's really a fun show, and it was really good. It was sometimes painful, it was sometimes hilarious, it was sometimes extremely like comforting. So it was everything in one day, and in a couple of hours I just experienced a lot of different things.
At the end of our journey, Arvind now ranks soon to be monk.
Well, the road ends here, my dear victim and viewers. Make your body ever active and your worries will be fewer. As the Zen proverb goes, the infinite is the finite of every instant. So cherish the worth of each moment you've been given, for it's all over as quickly as the passing seasons.